All right, so that's pretty much what's happening right there. That's Sergeant Parrot doing what he loves doing the most. I think that should be his brand new single, which he is promoting right there. So right about now, I'm being joined by two gentlemen. If you look at the way they are dressed and the way I'm dressed, I'm wondering who is the presenter between the two. Vasco's. But I'm going to guess. Yeah. So I am talking about Christ worshippers. This is a group of guys or a group of people that have come together, and I just wanted to minister to you, the people out there. So we're going to get a little bit more of why they decided to go the ministering way than Kuvini Saifet Konda Kuvina. Hi guys, how you doing?
Thanks, how are you?
You are very low. Come on. It's Easter. We should be in the Easter spirit. Although, what's Easter? You know, I just say it's Easter, but since nganija time ya Jesus senzo ngena Jerusalem nganija ya last supper nganiti sinizio.
Okay. You start by answering that actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that question. In fact, Easter is the time that Christ died for our sins, and then on the third day he resurrected. So that we may be saved.
Okay. I'm now in the light. Come on. It's Easter.
It's Easter actually.
All right. So first things first, let's get your individual names before we talk about Christ worshippers. Of course, people would love to know who you are and also who you are, and then we get to talk about the group.
My name is Emmanuel Sambalu.
Okay.
Yes.
You sing bass and choral.
No, I do all the voices that you may think of.
Serious? Na Chirea? Because even Chirea.
Even Chirea is there.
Oh.
Okay. My name is Darius Silabwe. Yeah.
Just that. Consider. Guitar. You know, I want to learn how to play a guitar. So nkapeza muntu as you offering it a party 50, no, I play a guitar. Then initialist vachitika kozi uzavomerera party 50, no, zakupunzisa guitar, and then ukabwa kumbali wakana au suyu kanish nina footage. So could be we are playing a guitar pali mama guys.
No, not really.
Jesus.
Drums, yes.
Yeah,
if you want to learn drums, I'll be able to teach you.
Of a keyboard.
No, keyboard I know. My drums, you know, my drums, that kicking, I don't think I can manage to do that.
That's the best, actually.
That's the best?
That's the best in music.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you do, you have to do with the kick.
Okay, we now understand Benna Boy why he did the kick. Okay, let's now talk about Christ worshippers. You guys, how did you come together to form this particular group?
Okay, Christ worshippers is a group that consists of different people, and we have ladies, we have call them names, men, and probably we actually opened this group, two of us, with a vision that God had spoken something in us, and we wanted really to drive and work for Him. So when we did our first album was in 2011. So we had gone in the studio, two of us, and probably thought of what are we going to do for God as we are still young, because many are the times that we don't know really the purpose that God has called us for. So we decided to go in the channel of actually praising God through songs and different type of talents that we have. So this was in 2011. We did our first album, which was called Winaka. So, and probably when you listen to those tracks, were actually encouragement. A lot of things that are going around in the world. People get to be disappointed, people get to be so low in the society. So we thought we can encourage them with the word. So that's how we started our first album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darius, he's spoken about you guys getting you two being the founders of Christ Worshippers, and he believes to say God has spoken to the two of you. How did you meet, and how did you guys click on your first meeting?
Wow. That's a good question. I would say it wasn't a coincidence.
Okay.
Let me actually disclose this.
On TV.
On TV.
Yes.
Okay, so if you are watching, this is the first time they're talking about it. You are listening to it and watching it live right now. They're about to say their secret.
Yes. Actually, Emmanuel here is my brother-in-law.
Oh.
Yes, he's married to my sister. My older sister. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes. So the first time that we met, I'd already done a first track called the Samukuru, and then the first day that he came home was even me. I didn't know about him, but my sister brought him home. Then I said, "Oh no, this is Emmanuel, my friend." "Oh, your friend? Okay, it's good to have a no friend." So that's how. In fact, that time I was playing my song, and then he listened to it, and then he said that I think we can do something together, because even me, I've been into music.
Yeah.
That's how we actually came together.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. That's a wonderful meeting. Although I would have loved to hear more, but this is for the background. Okay, and then just to top it all, how many songs or how many albums have you done as Christ Worshippers?
So far, we are in the second album.
Okay.
That was just recently launched at Bread of Life, Blessing Center.
Okay.
The first album, as I mentioned, it was Winaka.
Yeah.
This one is called I'm Glad.
I'm glad.
So when you go on YouTube, you find the page called Christ Worshippers. But when you type Christ Worshippers and I'm Glad, then the videos actually will scroll.
Okay.
Then you'll be able to choose one or two videos to watch out of that.
Okay, and then you guys, you launched this album. From this latest album, I'll go one by one. From this latest album, which one is your favorite song? Which one do you love listening to the most from all the songs in the album?
Okay, as for me, it is Ewa Palileana.
Why?
Why? Because it talks about, no
Cool.
matter how things may delay in your life, there is always that appointed time that God has placed in your life.
Okay.
That one day things will work out.
All right.
Yes.
Let's come back to you.
Okay, my favorite song is Mwabensansa. Yeah, that is actually talking about Munganda Vale Samusuna Mwabensansa.
Okay.
So it's something that is so joyful if you are in the house of the Lord. So I feel complete.
Okay.
Yes, when I'm in the house of the Lord, I do things that I don't expect even myself to do. It's free, like the way other guys dances, they go. That's how I also enjoy being in the house
of the Lord. All right, this is inspiring. For this Easter, we'll be in the house of the Lord. I hope I've answered PMC's question. Don't ask me again. Okay, and then lastly, how can people get hold? I know you've talked about YouTube, but any other way that people can access your music? Okay. Apart from it being on YouTube, what's the other way? Do you guys upload your music on our local websites, or maybe on international websites, or maybe you give out numbers if people want to buy your album? How can people access your music?
Okay, probably on that one, we have outlets that we've actually distributed these CDs. You go to Total Feeding Station, just near Heroes. As you are coming up, there's a Total Feeding Station. There are some copies there. Some other copies we had distributed them to actually Sound.
Okay.
Yeah. But now there's also an individual selling that we do. So these are done through him and me. Using our numbers. Somebody can call our numbers and pick up these tracks. And then there's also a website that we are using right now. But though we have a little bit challenges of how to organize it properly, we are launching it recently.
Okay.
That is, we are attached it to Province Studios.
Okay.
Province Studios, that's where we did our track from, our album from. So there is a Facebook page as well, which is called Christ Worshippers. We usually upload from there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can also get to download them from YouTube, as I mentioned earlier on, which is Christ Worshippers. And then there are a lot of Christ Worshippers anyway. But when you go there, you type I'm glad. It will be able to bring everything there.
Okay, that is awesome. You can also give out your numbers. People might not only maybe want to come and buy an album from you, but this is Easter. It's a month where people are remembering Christ. So there might be a situation that maybe Ukukuchechi, they're having a function of remembering Christ, and then they want you guys to go there to go and minister. So you can give your numbers.
My line is 0978 67 5317. I will repeat that again. 0978 67 5317.
Okay.
Be able to.
Mine is 0978 90 43 44. It's just too simple.
And that's too fast.
0978 90 43 44.
That's better. At least hapa 94. Yes, there Peter.
It was in Chinese.
It was. All right. Thanks guys for coming through.
Welcome.
We really appreciate your coming through to come and just talk to the people so that they can find out how to get your music.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it.
Okay, so right about now, there's been so much talk. People have been talking a lot about Muzo, aka Alfonso, getting mad, and also there was a video that went viral, talking about him trying to negotiate. But hey, who hasn't negotiated? Ngatulisuli na zokwana. How does it apply negatively to somebody who is in the entertainment industry? That's just something that we need to fire against. Ninazo short, and we can pempa okay, a conductor ninazo short, a taxi driver ninazo short, and I shouldn't be stigmatized just because I'm found on TV. So Muzo found himself in that situation, and many people started calling out to the corporate world, or just calling out to everybody saying let's help Muzo, this and that, aka hashtag, but let's get to hear what Muzo says on this particular clip.